You are now part of a social experiment.
See now where my limit is. Only got no.
Carl Kanai. Brooklyn designer from Costa Rica, made great looking attire for culture speakers, crafted, everlasting, better fashion, went to clubs in his fabric. Men were asking, can he replicate what he demonstrates? So he took orders from his car, made him elevate. American dream, can I do it? Can I build an empire? Can I prove it? Can I be the Ralph Lauren of the rap movement? Can I? His name was Carl, now the brand's an ally to hip hop. Whoa, Carl Kanai. He manifested his name by having a question proclaimed. Now baggy denim had a lane, collaborated with the culture to give him fame, started a trend that was insane. Integrate rap with fashion was ingrained. Pac was an ambassador, did a campaign. Biggie rapped about it as well as the Wu-Tang. Pioneer giving his people the flyers gear. Black Enterprise revered the company. By the year 96, they was the most successful black firm in the world with nothing but black people up in the mix. What a grip. Happy Black History Month. Thank you.
Had no idea who this man was, man. So thank you for putting us on, man.
Yeah, I always wanted baggy. I always wanted Carl Kanai denim. I never got it. My father had it. He had Carl Kanai jeans. I never met him or never seen him, but I remember those clothes. When I posted this, he actually reshared it. He loved it. So
I got to reach out to him, man.
Yeah, you should. I mean, Carl Kanai, he was here before everybody. He was here before Fubu, Sean John. Like it was him. It was him. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Who would have known, man? That's why we need the Black Facts, man. All right. I want to go into Vanessa Williams, man. Let's get a young lady in here. I wasn't too familiar with Vanessa Williams either. I heard her name, but I didn't really know her story. So it was interesting listening to, her story.
Yeah. Okay. Vanessa Williams.
It seems being black is a felony for race. I'm about to break down for you jealousy and hate. Vanessa Williams, we know her as a singer and an actress, but in 1983, she was competing in a pageant. She was crowned. Yes, Miss America was black. The very first one. So incredible, in fact, when she went on press tours, it was heavy to attract all her people. So emotional to tell her what she meant. They were attached, but everybody didn't share the sentiment. Beauty in America should not have melanin. She got death threats just from being crowned winner. Hate mail telling her that she's just a brown nigga. Damn. She had to resign because the news that she took before the pageant. In her eyes, it was rude, and it was. Violated due to being gorgeous. Defeating countless counterparts proved to be distorted. Ooh, these people flawless. Penthouse magazine had her nudity exalted. She fled to obscurity. The movies started calling. Became a famous singer. Now her beauty isn't haunted. It truly is supported. Happy Black History Month. Thank you.
Dope. So when did you learn about Vanessa Williams?
She's an actress and she was a singer. So I always knew that she was an actress and singer. I knew that she competed for Miss America, but I didn't know that she won. Just the same, I think Halle Berry might have won too. I'm not sure. But it was one of those things where it was like I was learning along the way. And it was a beautiful, beautiful thing to learn about. Learning about her was incredible for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I only saw her in movies, and singing. She had a lot of great records. But then to see, where she actually came from and what she went through was crazy.
Indeed. And I like at that time, I can't imagine the power in a little black girl seeing this on the screen and Miss America is black. Like what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that is within itself, I think is, extremely powerful. And these are the things that, we definitely need to know about,
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree.
We can't not talk about another great legendary person that people mimic, which is MJ, Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, come on now. We can't forget about Mike Jackson.
I think Mike has like two different legacies, right? So I definitely want to touch on that. But let's get to it.
What's off the wall is Quincy Jones and MJ back to recording songs. Rolling Stone ain't want them on the cover at all. Fire fueled, created 30 songs, but 9 were used. It's time to move to a higher view. 7 of them were top 10s. Disco was dying, he refused to be boxed in. Thriller had Vincent Price doing the tune for him. Motown 25 debuted moonwalking. MTV was racially profiling. Jackson made movies out of video, show stopping. 32 million records sold by 84. Won 8 Grammys, met the president on a tour. Billie Jean beat it, Girl Is Mine with Paul McCartney. Pop icon, musical phenomenon, regarded as the best album made by music critics. Mike was a zombie and Thriller that's superstitious. People started fainting just from seeing him on the stage. Kids emulated all his moves, he garnered praise. White socks, white glove, glittery on his hand. Sold 70 million worldwide, he was the man. And still is. Happy Black History Month.
There it is. So, as an artist yourself, man, like what did MJ mean to you coming up?
Oh man, I mean, you gotta come on. We all did the moves. We all did the kick. We all did the hee hee. We all tried the moonwalk. We all tried to glide on the linoleum in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? We all wanted the glove. We all wanted the fedora. Like Mike was everything to us. You know what I'm saying? I personally didn't care he was turning whiter or whatever. He was still one of us. You know what I mean? And Mike was, he is the pinnacle of excellence when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree. I know later on people were skeptical about his character and accusations and all that, but I think within all that, it doesn't defeat the idea of him as an artist and things that he was able to do as an artist, regardless of what his life was like on the outside of that. But we still got to respect the artistry. All right, so we'll play another female, Eartha Kitt.
The most exciting woman in the world, neck full of pearls, heart full of gold. Yes, it's the best of the girls, born out of rape. Father white, all out of place. Carolina, North was the state. Harlem's the place that she moved to. Spoke 4 languages and sang in 11. Santa Baby made her a legend. Changed the perception of black queens that can act in a packed scene that people watched on the fat screen. Rebel with a cause was a group of kids trying to clean up what the ghetto couldn't solve. She was heavily involved. Got funding, had a non-profit out in Watts, trying to help boys and girls that was starving on the blocks. Brrr. Catwoman was a black woman. Brrr. That footage had every man looking. Brrr. She made the first lady cry because she told the truth about Vietnam at the time, sending kids to a war to be shot then die. CIA had a dossier plot to provide. Tried to kill her career, went to Asia and London. Came back here to more fame triumphant. Broadway pillar that the world admits. Blueprint in her world, she left the earth a kit to follow. Happy Black History Month. Thank you.
Man, by the way, we didn't even talk about the lyricism yet, man. She left the earth a kit to follow. Whoa.
Yo,
man,
I was wilding on this whole project. I'm going to keep it all the way tall. And you guys got to remember, I'm writing this the day of. I wasn't doing it in advance. I was finding somebody, researching really quickly, then writing it. So the different flows, sometimes metaphors is in there. Sometimes I'm just rhyming the same word all the way down. It just depended on how I was feeling that day. And, for me, that's powerful to write a rhyme, same day, recite it. You know what I mean? That's not easy, bruh. But back to Eartha Kitt. I mean, again, this is my first time seeing Eartha Kitt was watching my father watch Batman and seeing this black woman as Catwoman. And I was just like, that's crazy. Who is this woman? She mad hot. She mad. And then when I got old, I saw her in Boomerang. And I was like, oh, this is the shorty from the Batman Joan. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Eartha Kitt. Rest in peace. You know
Indeed. It just, I feel bad, not playing Aretha Franklin if we're going to talk about Eartha Kitt, because it's like they go together. So we're going to do that one, and then we got one more. We'll wrap it up. And again, you got so many. We got to do this multiple times, man. We can't even do it one time. It's crazy.
Aretha Franklin. Her name was Aretha. Came in the game as a singer. Then she was labeled a diva. One of my favorite leaders, she gave us respect. Natural woman, she sang it the best. Activist putting her name on the set, and this actual footage, she stayed the protest. Using her voice, singing and standing is truly a choice. Amazing grace, she was proving the point. Born in Memphis, but she moved to Detroit. Hey, Aretha, you the dopest though. Thank you, Jesus, for her vocal tone. Many people didn't know it though. She was the greatest singer out of Rolling Stone. Feminist with agendas that didn't use sexiness. Got the credit and viewed by the president. Medal of Freedom, Congressional Excellence. Hall of Famer, performing bangers. Gospel artist for her Lord and Savior. Diabetic while recording Flavor Freeway of Love. Check the alternator of the Cadillac and it's pain. Can you imagine that? What you think? Soundtrack for our civil rights. Touched millions and she did it right. Now she's singing up in heaven's light. We miss you. R.I.P.
That is
Happy
crazy.
Black History
Now,
Month, B. Thank you.
that is outrageous, B.
Yo, you killed that one. You killed that one.
Yo.
You killed that one.
That is crazy. You know, I think what makes that one hit, so it's a vibe, you know what I mean? And obviously, you know, learning about the songs she sang that would hit records and putting them into the bars, and just also everything that she did outside of singing. A lot of the activist stuff I didn't know about. I just knew she was a gospel singer that turned into a pop singer, right? So to know that, first of all, she has the greatest voice ever. Let's start there, right? And then to know that she was helping, you know, the black man on the front lines in the civil rights movement, that was incredible for me to hear.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I found out later on too about her activism. I forget what documentary I was watching that highlighted that, but I was like, wow, like I didn't even know Aretha Franklin was doing all this stuff, man. Like along with being a musician, and it's so powerful because sometimes like when we look at Black history, we don't think about the artists that funded the civil rights movement, right? Those that, you know what I'm saying, that put money out of their pockets to make sure that everybody was good. People was getting bailed out of jail, and, you know, all type of, you know, things were happening along with that. Like it wasn't just the activists, but the people behind them, man. So that's important.
Yeah, I mean, listen, shout out to Aretha, man. She, for real, man, she's a vibe. Greatest singer of all time, if you ask me. I don't think anybody's better. Closest is probably like Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye. But she's number one. You're not topping her, B. You're not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we got to end off with definitely, because it's 50 years of hip hop and everything. We got to end off with the BET. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's end it off with BT.
E.T. Black entertainment television, what a concept. When TV stations had nothing but Johnny Carson and Dolly Parton, a man named Robert Johnson had dreams to make Hollywood shuffle like Robert Townsend. He had $15,000 for the growth. They only had music videos to promote, sitcom reruns, while MTV was a joke. That station ran limited vids for colored folk. Then in '88, BET News with Ed Gordon. Can't forget Donnie Simpson. His essence was real important. Video Soul gave us a presence when they ignored us. It was the first controlled black television company on the market. Now put stock in that. Teen Summer was popping for a lot of cats. Rap City, Joe Clair, Big Les. I was watching that. What about Comic View? They promoted a lot of acts. Did a joint venture with Stars. Please believe me. It was like Ebony Magazine inside my TV. Black owned until 2001. Despite your feelings of what it turned to, you can't deny it inspired millions. Happy Black History Month. Thank you.
You can't. B. I mean, listen. You know, things happen, man. You know, you can't. It's hard. It's hard. I think people fail to realize how hard it is to run a business, and you know, I don't want to ever fault them for making specific choices. You know, when it came to our stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know, but at the end of the day, they did their best, and it's more than a lot of people can say that they did. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta hold them, you know, at a specific high regard because they tried. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't try, and they did. You know what I mean? So shout out to them.
So every day I'm going hard. I'm talking business, bank accounts, and credit cards. And somehow we defeat the odds and making sure that no one starves illegal or